Yo, what is up, guys? Crypto holders, it's not quite over yet, okay? Could be some more pain to come. We still have more tariffs drama going on today. We're breaking that down for you, looking at some charts, looking at some good news. There is good news, of course, in the cryptocurrency markets. Don't get too distracted by the macro fears. Let's get into it. So, of course, answering your questions second half of the stream, so stick around for the good times. We got a lot to cover. Let's jump in. Fajao. Would you look at that? Nothing ever happens. Sometimes things happen. But, of course, the tariff fears over the weekend, hilarious. Trump, Friday night, markets are closed. We're going to do tariffs, big tariffs, the biggest tariffs. Markets freak out over the weekend because the only markets that are open are really crypto. Okay, market makers take advantage, rip the markets out before around the open of U.S. futures. ETH goes down to $2,100, retesting August yen carry trade lows. Anyway, then Monday morning, Trump meets with the president of Mexico. Trump meets with Prime Minister Trudeau. Deals are struck. Of course, deals are struck. These are some heavy-handed negotiating tactics from the man who wrote The Art of the Deal. Crikey. Anyway, nothing dramatic happened. Markets bounced back up on the news around that, okay? Then we get this one today. U.S.-China tariffs have come into effect. China to impose 10 to 15% tariffs on U.S. oil, agricultural equipment, coal, and LNG. Now, that's terrifying. Oh my gosh, China's going to, China does not import that much oil or that much agricultural equipment, or that much coal, or that much LNG from the United States. Now, not to say it's an irrelevant amount of money. The agricultural equipment's a pretty small one, to be fair. In terms of oil, I think, what was it? I think like 2% of their oil or something like that from the USA. Coal's like 6% of their imports, 6% of U.S. exports. LNG, something similar. So, not that big of a deal. Plus, Trump and Xi are going to have a meeting. They'll work out a deal of some variety. Of course they will. Of course they will. Stats, Punk 9059 says China's probably a bit trickier, but even so, base case has been that there will be a phone call set up between Xi and Trump where Xi tells Trump he's amazed by Trump's 3 handicap and will do X, Y, Z to make sure China and the U.S. play fair, and Trump declares victory and tariffs are delayed. Probably. So that's that. That's the tariff news today. It hasn't actually spooked the market that much. You can look here on NASDAQ futures. Fine. Currently, there has not been any major sell-off in the futures markets. Okay. Nor has the DXY rallied dramatically on this news today. In fact, the DXY has largely been going down today. So, fingers crossed. Let's see what happens. Okay. Continuing, big news for crypto specifically, okay? David Sachs, okay? He is going to hold a press conference tomorrow to discuss securing America as a leader in the digital asset ecosystem. Now, David, in case you don't know, is he still doing the All In podcast as well as this? Is Bellamy the Crypto Czar? I don't know. David Sachs, former, maybe current All In podcast host, but very famous investor, knows about crypto, knows about AI, okay? Big Solana investor from back in the day. I don't know if he's re-entered his Solana position or not, but him and Chamath had truckloads, I think, of Solana. Anyway, besides the point. So he is going to be holding a big press conference on the future of digital assets in America. Now, what does that mean exactly? Don't know. We're going to have to see. We know there's a lot of things that have already been done. The repeal of the banking law, which is very bullish for crypto. Will he be announcing that, yes, we're going to be pursuing more altcoin ETFs? Will he be announcing some kind of tax benefits? Or I don't know. Maybe we'll finally get the no capital gains tax announcement, something like that. And these things are all continually being dangled in front of us, okay? But then this happened. Huge game-changing thing for America. Think about this. Trump signs an executive order to create a sovereign wealth fund. Now, interestingly, they might buy TikTok and stick it in the sovereign wealth fund, which is fascinating. But here's the deal. Here's the deal with the sovereign wealth fund. You see, most countries have a sovereign wealth fund. Norway's, I think, is the biggest, $1.8 trillion. Makes truckloads of money every single year for them. Just keeps getting bigger. The United States should have a sovereign wealth fund. And here's what this can mean. When they have a sovereign, see, the Fed can only buy bonds and stuff, like buy and sell bonds and whatever, right? Mortgage-backed securities, stuff like that. A sovereign wealth fund is going to be able to redirect potentially trillions of dollars into that fund, which is going to be able to buy stocks and crypto. Probably crypto stocks. My guess is that the sovereign wealth fund will buy like Bitcoin ETFs from BlackRock, Ethereum ETFs from BlackRock, stuff like that. Big news about the US creating a sovereign wealth fund. Very, very bullish potential catalyst for the year. The guys in charge of it are Howard Lutnick, who's a major Bitcoin bull. You ever hear this guy talk about Bitcoin? He's like, Bitcoin, rah. Seriously, he's hardcore into it. And Scott Bessent, who's new Treasury Secretary. These guys are both hardcore pro-Bitcoin dudes, okay? Okay? And they're creating a sovereign wealth fund. They're the ones in charge of it for the United States. Think about how crazy it is, okay? Wizard of Soho laying it out. Sovereign wealth is important. Why do we have a sovereign wealth fund already? It's called the Fed. When times are tough, they buy what needs to be bought to control the market. But it's the law. The Fed cannot buy equities or anything but bonds to control markets. Fed is also independent of the White House and Congress. Why White House and Congress will use fiscal policy, stimulus when monetary policy is failing the Fed. A sovereign wealth fund will basically let the government, especially the White House, buy riskier assets. Like when things dip, they can step in on equities, crypto, etc. Whatever the mandate is, but clearly riskier assets than bonds. Majority of countries in the world have sovereign wealth funds, and they are some of the best hedge funds in the world, long-term, filled with cash. Norway's sovereign, of course, the biggest. A sovereign fund in America will become the biggest long-only hedge fund in the world, basically. Disgustingly bullish long-term for America. A new player has emerged. The biggest buyer with the biggest size is basically about to enter the market. Tier 10K says, mark your calendars. Within 90 days, the sovereign wealth fund plan from Bessent and Lutnick is due. Within 170 days, crypto plan from Sachs and Loomis. So, two major catalysts for crypto this year. The sovereign wealth fund could be peak number one news announcement, right? I know there's other macro stuff that's got to come in. Okay, super cycle wealth fund, Nick. I like that. The super cycle wealth fund, man. Let's go. I dig it. If it comes in 90 days, that's end of March, end of April. Okay, it's sometime in May, okay? In that situation, that could be peak one, because everyone's going to anticipate, oh, it's going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. Maybe this is the start of strategic reserve. But then we have maybe an actual strategic reserve for Bitcoin as well, which might be separate from whatever the sovereign wealth fund is buying. I don't know. We'll see. William says, we haven't even seen a 30% Bitcoin Bitcoin dip yet. Be prepared for much more pain. Crazy thing is, man, if Bitcoin goes down, say 30% from current prices, if it goes back down to 70K, I was thinking about this earlier. Man, if it goes back down to 70K, your altcoins are like literally, you're gonna owe money on your altcoins. That's how they're gonna go negative. You're gonna owe somebody somewhere money for those altcoins. And guys can come to the door like, hey man, you lost so much money on those altcoins, you gotta pay us now. But I already lost them. Nah, I know, but you lost so much money, you went negative. It's through the floor. You gotta pay us now. Oh my gosh. Senator Loomis posted to X after Trump's latest executive order about the sovereign wealth fund. This is a big Bitcoin symbol for big deal. So a lot of then thought that the sovereign wealth fund could be the vehicle for buying Bitcoin. Okay. If so, watch out. Gonna be a big catalyst. What happens between now and then? Well, I don't know. Let's see. We may crash hard on 18th of February. Trump will implement taxes on tariffs on the EU. Buckle up, or maybe an opportunity to buy. Let's see. If you're trading these markets, you'll need a trading account to do that, by the way. There's been a lot of trading opportunities recently in the markets for going long, going short, all that fun kind of stuff. BitUnix's a great place to be doing trading. I'm doing a lot of my trading over there these days. If you want to join in, if you want to do some trading over here, it's a no KYC, no VPN, no BS exchange, meaning all you have to do is click the link down below, deposit some USDT, start trading, have a good time. It's that simple. If you deposit $1,000, you'll get a 20% rebate, so $200 back by using the link down below in the description. They got all the top coins, Bitcoin, Solana, Ethereum, all that kind of stuff. Go check it out if you want to do some sweet trading and get a sweet bonus for checking out a nice privacy ensuring exchange. Okay, now let's get into some charts here. As mentioned, so far, NASDAQ E-mini futures not really doing all that much. So the China stuff probably not that big of a deal for the market. I think everyone's going to assume a deal is going to be struck. So let's see. Obviously, the actual equity market's opening in, I guess, about 3 hours and 20 minutes will tell us how much the equity markets truly do care about this. But so far, the E-mini futures are not showing any signs of extreme distress or anything like that. I feel like the crypto market, again, because we're just open 24/7, tend to freak out more. Anyway, whatever. US dollar index, as mentioned, showing a bit of weakness, but still above the 20-day EMA. Want to see it, of course, lose some more power here in the coming days. Bitcoin. Now, we did have a rally up to the 20-day EMA overnight. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Chart's a bit busy here, but you can see right here, came back up to the downtrend line, got rejected there, got rejected at the 20-day EMA, but still at the time of recording here, at the time of talking to you guys, we are above the 50-day EMA, but we have not managed to break out the downtrend line. So that downtrend line goes all the way back to 20th of January at the 109K peak, all-time high peak, okay? So let's see what plays out there. But Bitcoin's still around 100K. It's not that crazy right now, okay? Great chart here from Neste. Says, we survived C-Wave. So you can see A, B, C, D, E, boom. He's predicting that we could see a basically more sideways through the month of February with all this uncertainty around tariffs and stuff like that, with a breakout in March. Okay, breakout up to, he's got it labeled up to 140, 150K here. So if we, and it's amazing how fast it can happen too. Just in the same way markets can puke out super fast, markets can pump super fast too. It takes one bullish catalyst, okay? That's it. That's it. One bullish catalyst and just boom, up it goes. So let's see. Let's see. And of course, any of these things we talked about today could be those bullish catalysts. Look at this. We got another state yesterday, actually 3, Oregon, New Jersey, Mississippi, and Indiana. In the last 24 freaking hours, 4 more states. 4 more states. What? That's insanity, man. Look at this. Half the damn states in the USA at this point are about to buy Bitcoin with their state treasuries. I mean, like, I remember we talked about Pennsylvania, like $180 billion. So they're going to put like $7.5 billion into Bitcoin. Maybe not every bill gets passed, but the fact these bills are getting pushed forward and all that stuff, dudes, oh my gosh, crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I mean, literally the states are front running this federal government right now. There's other countries like the Czech Republic and Brazil and stuff like this all trying to buy as well. It's crazy stuff. That being said, MACD still threatening that bear cross on the weekly. We do need some momentum here to start happening in the not so distant future to avoid that scenario. Okay. That would be bad news bears for Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. Again, your altcoins will literally go to zero in that situation. Let's talk about Ethereum. It's crazy. So first time BTC had 100K, Ethereum was 3,900. Second time was 38. Third time 37. Fourth time 34. Fifth time 32. Sixth time $2,800. Ethereum. Really testing my patience here, ETH. Eric Trump posted this about Ethereum, then deleted the last sentence. He said, my opinion, it's a great time to add ETH. You can thank me later. A lot of speculation. Trump boys are cooking some stuff up here. A lot of speculation here. Now, I did rebuy my Ethereum and Chainlink bags yesterday. Okay. So I got those back in. I actually rebought the ETH for around 10% less than I sold it for. And I rebought the Chainlink right around this price that I sold it for. If I think markets are turning again, I can do it again. No, it's interesting. Some guy I was, been talking to you guys on X and stuff. Some guys like, but why would you do that? You'll look at a taxable event. Not in Dubai, baby. It's actually interesting. A lot of, in the past, I would never do that kind of stuff. You just you're forced to hold, because if you sell, like imagine, okay, I sold my ETH. Well, shit. a lot of that ETH is like dramatically in profit. So like, let's say my average entry was, just to keep it simple, $300, right? And I sold at $3,000. So it's $2,700 profit. Well, the New Zealand government wanted 40% of that. So that's 400, 800, and let's just say 300. So it'll owe $1,100 per ETH in tax. Yeah. If only Dubai's lifestyle is not that crazy. You know, you can live whatever lifestyle you want in Dubai. You don't have to live the crazy lifestyle. I see a lot of people doing it, but yeah, you don't have to. A lot of ways to live very normal lives here. Anyway, continuing. Kato AI saying Ethereum at the top spot for mine share, but also at the worst sentiment over 12 months. So it's at the top mine share for the wrong reason. Let's put it that way. ETH currently, again, the crypto markets are also not showing huge concern right now about the current China tariff stuff. Maybe the EU tariffs will be different coming later this month, but my guess is that there's going to be a conversation around that between now and then. Pedro says, let his hands. My dude, you can just, you know, that's a crazy thing. That's why I want to mention that too, actually. You know, there's, I saw a lot of comments on me saying, well, I'm going to just, you know, move to cash here for a little bit and see what blows over, right? With a few of my bags. And from the comments, I can tell that most people are going to lose all their money again. Okay? No, really. Most people are completely wedded to their bags and they're going to lose all their damn money again. Guys, seriously. Okay? I know there's tax implications for a lot of you guys and moving in and out of positions. Okay? But if you're in a situation where that's not the case, or, you know, I know a lot of you guys live in different tax jurisdictions. Some of you guys live in Puerto Rico. I mean, some of you guys live in all kinds of places. A lot of countries that don't do capital gains on crypto trading, right? So you can make these kind of moves. If you have tax implications, a different story, right? But you can just move in and out of things. It's all trading, man. It's all trading. You can risk off if you think that the market's going to go risk off. You can risk back on when you think the market's going to risk back on. You can be flexible. The idea that you have to diamond hand everything forever is the exact reason why most of you guys are going to end up fucking broke at the end of the cycle. Okay, you're going to not sell a damn thing the whole way up. You're going to diamond hand your memes down to minus 99.99999%. Okay, and look, we play around and throw some money into some memes once in a while. I think my smoking chicken fish bag went down to like basically zero, but I didn't really care. I just threw a few bucks in and just, hey, Lark, you're supposed to buy low and sell high. You sold after a big drop. Well, actually, I sold at $3,000. So I didn't sell at $2,100. Geez, I sold before the sell-off because I saw a sell-off coming. Okay. Again, you can criticize me all you want. I mean, feel free to do what you want to do with your money, and I'll do what I want to do with my money, as always. But you know, I sold my ETH for reference here. You know, just a few $100s off the price that has basically been for the past few weeks before it dropped 33% in a few hours. Seems like a win to me. But again, you guys can do whatever you want to do with you know, your situation here. Again, my ETH is like 10x in profit too. You know, you got to keep that in mind. It's not like I sold it for a loss and I bought back in 10% cheaper anyway. Again, guys, be flexible. Be flexible. This whole concept that I always see play out here anytime anybody dares to insinuate that you can ever take money off the table or sell things or anything like that. Again, guys, it's not constructive, and it's more a projection, I think, from a lot of people around their own fears around selling their bags and stuff like that. So, you know, just keep that in mind. You are allowed to make strategic moves. You're allowed to sell stuff. As crazy as that may seem. Okay, because I bought low, man. I bought low back in the day. My ETH, if I were to sell my ETH and walk away right now, it's a solid 10x. I'd be happy. But I think it'll go up higher. That's why I rebought. But I've been thinking about this recently. I think I'll put a sell order in for it at 7K and probably just sell it there and walk away. Now, the reasoning being that I think we could get up to 7K if we get the 150K BTC run, which Q1, Q2, obviously, if nothing happens to dismantle our bullish aspirations, right? Yeah. Then in that situation, I think I'll just take the 7K, man. Because it'll be a nice profit. Don't know at that point, holding for another 50%, 30, 40%. The Flying Haggis say, "We're not supposed to tell your loyal followers a crash." I posted about this on X. Look, I think from the time that we did the live stream on Friday last week, okay, we didn't have the tariff news yet. It came in after. Okay, I don't live stream over the weekend, so okay, I'm not always online, guys, but I did post on X, so you could have seen that on X. Anyway, I try to do as much as possible to keep you guys updated, but I also try to have a life and spend time with my kids and stuff like that. Anyway, continuing, we're kind of mixing up the comment section here with the comment time with finishing up the charts here. But you guys got some good comments coming through. I want to talk about this thing. It's important to talk about this stuff. Blunts with the chart here says it's bounce seemingly turning into a full-blown V reversal. Total 3 completely reclaimed the breakdown. Looks like a big F off clean ABC boom, which would then, of course, indicate higher. Very hard not to be bullish here. Solana, gosh darn, when I rebought my ETH yesterday, a lot of it's just based on the Trumps are going to do something. They're going to do something with it, aren't they? And it's going to go up to 7K. I can just, close that chapter and move on. It'll be great. Maddie G says, also, you could have bought the DEBIT 2100. If I had been awake, yes, I was sleeping. And I slept like a baby. Just I'll tell you that, with having, taken the money off the table, sat in cash, it's fine. Right? The opportunity came and went quicker than I thought it would. Maybe I should have shorted the market. Who knows? But it's all good. It's all good, guys. I try to share things that I do. You guys don't always have to agree with those things, but I try to share things that I do with you guys here. Anyway, continuing. When I rebought my ETH yesterday, I was thinking, gosh darn, do I really want, I know, Maddie G, how dare you can't sleep in this market, man. Missed Trump too. I was sleeping. Gosh darn it. And a nice little chance to double or triple your net worth in a few hours. Fuck. Anyway, most expensive sleep ever. Anyway, when I was rebuying my ETH, I was thinking, gosh, do I really want to ride that ETH train again? I was like, it's going to go to 7K at some point. At some point, right? It's got to do something. But I was thinking, gosh, just screw it, man. Just put it all in Solana. Solana's got such good vibes. It's got some great staking rates. Can make a nice chunk of change every single damn week with just my Solana staking. I still may do that. I don't know. Marco, poor attitude. You need to work harder, stop resting, stop drinking that pure water and get the information to us faster. Put notifications on X. I dig it, man. I dig it. XRP as well. Just want to mention this chart real quick. By the way, Solana, Chad coin. Look at how much strength this thing has, man. Currently sitting at the 20-day EMA versus Cuck Ethereum over here, which I know I just rebought a big bag of Cuck Ethereum, so don't get me wrong, but look at this sucker, man. This is the 20-day EMA all the way. This is the 50-day EMA all the way up here. Savagery. Come on, Vitalik. Vitalik's just, he's just, you see him on dates with all these girls all the time. Dude, you need to lock the F in. Okay, no more girls. Go monk mode, bro. Let's get this thing pumping. Come on. Look at how good the charts are, man. Look at how good the charts are versus Ethereum and Solana right now. It's absolutely crazy. Now, you then make the argument, come on, man, but it's Ethereum. It's just undervalued. It's a great opportunity there. Yeah, part of the reason why I rebought the position, but I still am very tempted to just flip that back into Solana at some point, and I still might. I'll keep you guys updated if I do. XRP had a pretty big correction. Oh, man, all the way back down to $1.70. Crazy shit. Currently sitting at the 50-day EMA, which is a nice area. You want to see it for support. Okay? Okay. You know what? I got some other stuff here. We're just going to get you guys questions here because we're getting late in the game. I don't want to get going too long here. Okay. Lark, did you buy back your aerodrome? No, and I'm not going to. No shading. I don't, it's not like fuck Aerodrome, man. I have made so much money in Aerodrome. I love that coin. Great farming coin, man. In fact, I might farm some more of it. Great farming coin. Made a lot of money farming Aerodrome. Big fan. As I explained yesterday, I won't go too much into depth in this again, but as I explained yesterday, I think unless you're willing to do the 4-year stake, it's probably not worth just blindly holding Aerodrome. Great farming, great farm. I might farm more of it actually, because it's got great farming rates. But yeah, it does have potential. I'm not knocking Aerodrome. It's a great protocol, especially if you're willing to take the risks and lock it up. But I'm not willing to do that. Okay. I can't believe people are, here's this comment. Can't believe people are stuck in Trump coin. A lot of people FOMO'd into that, man. It had one large run up, and I think it'll come. Yeah, here we go, Philip. I think Trump coin will come back, but you have to realize since Trump coin peaked on Saturday, 3 weeks ago, was it? It's been down only since then. Okay. People with underwater bags just keep capitulating. My guess at some point it comes back with an absolute fury, but all meme coins are destroyed beyond belief right now. So it has not been immune to that. Lark, is Chainlink something you could? No, I'm not going to hold anything in the bear market. I will literally sell every single coin except Bitcoin. Bitcoin I'll hold through the bear market. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that volatility. I'd like to have the Bitcoin. It's like having gold or something for me. Nothing. I will hold nothing. Not a single damn altcoin in the next bear market. No Chainlink, no Solana, no Avalanche, no app, nothing. There's no point. You know, if I like Chainlink, right? So let's say my Chainlink bags, I'm probably going to put in a sell. I'm thinking about those. I'll probably put in a sell order for like half of it at $50. Other half like $100. See how it plays out. If the 100 doesn't hit Q1, Q2, and you know, I think that it's time to exit altcoins for before the summer, then I'll sell it for wherever it is. But yeah, anyway, don't hold any of them. Chainlink, great coin, probably going to go down 80, 90% the next bear market from whatever high it gets to. What do you think Chainlink can go up to? I mean, the Fibonacci's tell us that Chainlink can go up to about 140 potential pico price, which if we get 250K BTC in like Q4, yeah, okay. I think $100, probably a good target. You know, do you have to hold for the extra 40%? Not necessarily. Depends when you bought in, of course. What is farming? Sam says. So farming is basically when you take some of your capital. So let's say you got 10 Ethereum sitting there and you want to go and you know, earn some yield on that. There's a lot of ways to do that. You could take it over, for example, to Aerodrome Finance and provide liquidity, which means you take your coins and you put them into the platform for the market to have capital sitting there for the buys and sells back and forth. So let's say you do 5 Ethereum into Ethereum and 5 Ethereum into staked Ethereum, right? For the people who want to swap back and forth between those two. So you get exchange fees for doing that by providing liquidity. Plus there's usually incentives from Aerodrome. That's the farming part. So you get free coins by being a liquidity provider in that system. Okay. Never super chatting again. Your boy got ghosted. Guys, I said, depends on it. 3:16. That's 15 minutes into the super chat, into the thing, man. I'm not really checking as much the comment section then. Eric Trump posted something. Yeah, we talked about that at the start of the stream, or start of the stream, middle of the stream. I don't know, somewhere in the stream we talked about that. But you know, like I said, guys, we don't give priority to super chats. But thank you for the super chat anyway. If you didn't have a ton of disposable cash, want to play it safe, just put in BTC, or just put into XRP, BTC, ETH, since owning one BTC is out of reach. Look, I think just a few of those top coins is probably not a bad idea. I mean, obviously not financial advice, but if you're just looking to get sort of broad exposure to the cryptocurrency market, then just the top few coins is going to be enough. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. If you like XRP. Right? And that can be just a nice, well-rounded out portfolio to run throughout the bull market cycle. Okay. Bitcoin, nice long-term holding. And maybe, I don't know how much money you have to put in. Maybe, if you're saying you don't have enough to buy one Bitcoin, maybe you got $20,000 or something, right? And maybe those altcoin profits will help you get closer to getting that one BTC. So just a thought there for you. Lark, where are you at on Fartcoin? The hot air rise up. I think I had a Fartcoin tweet up here, didn't I? Yes. Here, check this out. Fartcoin, #1 trending coin right now on Moonshot. #1 trending coin right now on Binance Perps. People love Fartcoin because everybody farts. Everybody farts, man. Oh, not everybody's got a dog with a hat on it, but everybody farts. Yes, Luke, I used to live in New Zealand. I lived in Wellington for the last 8 years. And then before that, I lived in Auckland, just off the coast of Auckland, primarily on a little island called Waiheke Island. Very nice place. Very nice place. Thoughts on Shadow? I don't know what Shadow is. Never heard of it. Sorry. You don't have to own a whole BCC to benefit barely anything. Yep, this is true. This is true. And for a long time, we've talked about one BTC as the goal, the golden ticket, right? If you're just a regular investor, getting that one BTC, man, what a nice long-term goal. But it's going to get out of reach pretty damn quick. Okay, and we've been here preaching it for 8 years, or whatever, on the channel. Get one BTC, guys. It's not gonna. Most people are not gonna be able to afford one BTC pretty soon. Well, most people. Come on. Most people can't afford one BTC. Most people can't afford 0.1. Most people can't afford 0.01 BTC because your average person, like the United States, can't afford $1,000 emergency. How the hell are they gonna buy 0.01 BTC? They have nothing. They have no assets. But for the investor class, for people who do have extra money, buying one BTC is a massive investment. Okay. And you have to understand what you're buying. You have to have the conviction in it because it's a wildly volatile asset. Okay. But probably now, realistically, the goal is going to be 0.1 BTC for a lot of people. And that's a pretty good goal too. That puts you way ahead of the average person of what they're ever going to be able to own, especially when Bitcoin goes to $1 million. And it'll probably continue to outperform the S&P 500 and all that kind of stuff. Do you list your target prices for your holdings? No, not really. I used to, but it's, I don't know, something that changes all the time. I update my opinions on stuff. So, yeah. Prepare the way movement. Where is my Beam node? Did you not receive your NFT? I'm the wrong person to be asking, by the way. Go to their Discord, go to their Telegram, ask them there, but you should have received an NFT, I believe, by this point. So go and check it out. Okay. Larky, still holding 0? Yes, I'm still holding 0, bro. Just went to 0, didn't it? Yeah. Anyway, let's see what happens. I still like Cerebro. They're still out there pushing, man. The team, they're still developing. Look, all AI coins got slaughtered recently in the last few weeks. Cerebro is no exception. Can it go back to new all-time highs? That's a damn long way up, man. But these are very reflexive coins. They can really pump fast. Fart coin, silent but deadly. Yes. What do you think about Energy Web token? Interesting token. We reviewed it a couple years ago, I think, in the newsletter. Haven't thought about it too much since then. I remember the token use case was not super strong for it, but they're doing cool things. I like companies that do cool things, but I also like good tokenomics. Which not all my coins have good tokenomics, but generally speaking. But Energy Web, they're good guys, man. From what I remember reading about a report on them. I think we did a video on them at some point too. It's been a while. Say is getting crushed. Oh, yeah, man. Say, goodness gracious. Some of these altcoin bags, man, are just wrecked. It's crazy. Crazy recently. Hopium will get you wrecked. Yep. Do you think this BTC hits 150K beat? Yes, I think Bitcoin will go to $150,000 cycle. I actually still think $250,000 pico top price end of the year is a very potential situation. Obviously, that means we don't have any U.S. recession. Obviously, it means that tariffs, conversations resolve themselves in a way that makes sense, et cetera, et cetera. Okay? So we need to see these things play out. But I think 150K BTC is probably peak one. Summer lull, 250K in Q4. Approximate plan. America will invade New Zealand, and New Zealand will be paying for this invasion. Hilarious. How's the move to Dubai been? But yes, better than expected. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Big fan. Big fan. A lot of stuff to love about Dubai. It's crazy. I hear the comments from people sometimes are like, why would you go to this desert? I'm like, oh man, it's so cool. I love it. Love it. Great vibes. Big fan. What do you think about Venice AI? The only thing I have to say about Venice AI is thanks for the gargantuan airdrop. Holy shit. That was a lot of free money, man. Thanks, guys. That was cool. Other than that, I haven't thought about it. Justin, yes. One of us. I hear you, man. Part of me wants to sell and take my profits and just leave. Gosh, I think about that sometimes, you know, but then it's like, nah, screw it. I'm addicted to the game. What else am I going to do with my time? I'll learn the piano or something. Yeah. Just gamble on internet money. It's much more fun. Oh my gosh. Do you hold it? I have no idea what Deerbook is, Raphael. If you ever want to see my portfolio disclosures. Hey, by the way, we should mention that. If you ever want to see my portfolio disclosures, link down below in the description on YouTube, pin comment on X, current holdings, OTC deals, venture rounds, plus a risk statement, because investing in crypto is risky and you can lose all your money. As I keep preaching all the time, it's risky. You can lose all your money. You're investing in AI agents, you're investing in meme coins. For fuck's sake, these things can literally go to zero like that, which is why you have to take profits on stuff, guys. And then people come back are like, Lark, but I didn't know it was risky and I didn't take any profits. I literally preach it every day. Anyway, besides the point. You posted yesterday about VeChain. Now I'm not talking about. We just posted about them on X. Shout out to VeChain. Lark, do you hold Rune? No. You mean the Thorchain thing? Goodness gracious, fuck, that went to zero, didn't it? I don't know if it's technically gone to zero yet, but I mean, bad news bears for Thorchain, man, and all Rune holders. If you're talking about Bitcoin runes, I don't hold any Bitcoin runes. Polygon, dude. I mentioned before, Polygon, holy crap, man. What a mess. What a mess. What last cycle's darling coin, this cycle just getting no bid, man, no attention. I mean, some people pay attention. Some people, obviously, there's still stuff happening on chain and stuff like that, but Solana is just totally eating its lunch, as well as new launches like Sui. And Polygon's out there working, man. They're a hardworking team, but it just doesn't matter. Would you ever move back to the USA if they passed the no taxes on? No, I don't think so. You know, no shade on the USA, but just, I don't know. Not where I want to be. Not where I want to be. I like Dubai. I like New Zealand. I like Australia. Places like that. Thought about various places in Europe, but I don't know. Probably those places. Maybe we'll move back. Maybe we'll move back to Australia after Dubai. But man, it's going to be hard to go back from zero taxes to 50% tax. Well, okay, it's like 47% or whatever, top tier tax rate. Oh, it's just half your money. Australia is nice, though. I like Australia. Australia is one of my favorite countries. Very, very beautiful, cool place. Okay, we're up to almost 40 minutes here. One or two more here, guys. We got to finish up for today. Okay, we're getting too far in the weeds here. You deserve a window. Maybe one day I'll buy a window. One day. If I make it big this bull run, guys, we're buying a window. Hi from Australia. Hey, what's up, man? Nice to see you. Sol or Sui in 2025? Well, I own Sol, not Sui, but I like Sui. Sui's done a lot of good stuff. Definitely a fan of the stuff that they're doing. But I, rightly or wrongly, am investing in SUI competitors. Okay, so that's Aptos, IOTA, actually, believe it or not. I know, fucking IOTA, back after all this time, but they're launching a Move EVM, 50,000 transaction per second kind of deal. Okay, nice, interesting. And then Movement Labs, which is a recent acquisition. We'll write more about that in the newsletter later. But anyway, those are the competitors to SUI. So move to Puerto Rico. Nah, too many hurricanes. I like Dubai. Dubai is cool. Hello from South Africa. What's up, man? Nice to see you. Okay, you know what? We're gonna finish up there, guys. I'm looking for good questions. I feel like it's more random altcoin questions. We're gonna finish there for today. I'll see you guys back for tomorrow's live stream. You guys are awesome. Thanks so much for joining today's conversation. I'll see you next time. Peace.